Genius Kids. Cultivating love for learning.
Chapter 11. William Tell. Once upon a time, Switzerland, a very beautiful country in Europe, was under the cruel rule of the Duke of Austria. The Austrians cruelly opposed the Swiss. In the market square, the Duke's cap was put up on a long pole. A number of Austrian soldiers stood there. Everyone who passed by had to salute the Duke's cap. The soldiers stood by to make everybody bow to the Duke's cap. Those days, there was a very brave man living in Switzerland. His name was William Tell. He was a very good bowman and a very skillful sailor. One fine day, William Tell was walking to the market square with his son, who was 10 years old. Suddenly, a soldier caught him by the arm. "Salute," said the soldier angrily. Immediately, Tell was surrounded by a crowd. "I haven't done anything wrong," Tell said, facing the soldiers calmly. "But you did not salute the Duke's cap," said the soldier. "Come on, salute it." Tell refused and said, "Why should I bow before an empty cap at the end of the pole?" The soldiers got furious and took him to the governor of the town. The governor was an Austrian named Gessler, and a cruel tyrant. "This man refuses to salute the Duke's cap," said the soldiers to the governor. Word meaning: cruel, unkind, calmly, peacefully, empty, containing nothing. The governor made the soldiers tie William Tell's son to a tree at some distance. An apple was placed on his head. "What is this for?" asked Tell. "I hear you are a very skilled bowman," replied Gessler. "I want to see you shoot. If at this distance you can shoot an arrow and split the apple, I will give you your life. If you miss or refuse to shoot, you die." Tell's eyes flashed with anger. "Give me the bow," he said. He took out 2 arrows from his quiver and stuck one in his belt. He then raised his head and took aim. Twang! The arrow shot forward and split the apple into parts. The next moment, the people saw the apple fall, one piece on either side. "Hurrah!" they shouted. "That was a good shot, traitor," said Gessler. "But tell me this. You took 2 arrows and stuck one in your belt. What was the second one for?" "I had it ready for you, cruel tyrant," replied Tell, "if I missed my aim with the first." "That is a traitor speaking," said Gessler. "I have promised not to kill you, and I will keep my promise. But you will spend the rest of your life in prison." The governor's ship was lying in the lake nearby, ready to sail. Tell was put in chains and taken to the ship. Word meaning: traitor, a disloyal person, tyrant, an oppressive ruler. Rest, remaining. The ship set sail and started to cross the lake, but a storm broke out and blew it off its course. The governor's party was in great danger. Then they remembered that William Tell was the most skillful sailor in those parts, and they spoke to Gessler. "Take off his chains," replied the governor, "and let him try to bring the ship back on its course." William Tell quickly brought the ship under control, but instead of trying to cross the lake, he turned the ship round and sailed back towards the shore. Tell, who now thought only of freedom, brought the ship to a rock that stuck out into the lake. The next moment, the Austrians saw him jump onto the rock and run out of sight. "Let them save themselves if they can," said Tell to himself.
Like, share and subscribe.